Welcome to the home of football. As we count down to the bounce, we've got a premiership panel of stars. We've got everything covered. It is grand final day. It is game day. It's grand final edition. One thing to do, and that is to get it started. I'm Hamish McLachlan. Great to have your company. Ladies and gentlemen, Roger Federer. The girls in the clubhouse have asked me to ask you questions about Roger and not just tennis. They said, we know a lot about Roger's tennis. We want to know about Roger. Can I ask you a couple on those?
It all depends what it is.
Okay. Imagine you're on top of a horse weighing 500 kilos, doing 60 kilometres an hour, and all you have to sit on and balance against is a rein and then a stirrup and a tiny little synthetic leather. You talk about it being a dangerous game. We wish all the jockeys the very best of luck.
Is the reality of the win more powerful in emotion than the dream?
Yeah, it is.
You could have 6 people for dinner at your house, dead or alive, and the dead people are obviously alive for the dinner. Who would they be and where would it be?
Mandela, maybe Muhammad Ali. I don't know, maybe they have something nice to say.
The important part of the process is getting the shoes on the horse correctly. These are racing plates. Much more rounded, the front shoe and the hind shoe, a different shape altogether. Quite simply, tonight is the game's most important and glamorous of nights. If you could be number one in the world at something else, what do you think it'd be? What would you choose? What interests you?
Number one in some other sport, you mean, or?
Well, it can be anything. You can be a global leader if you want.
No, thank you. Any other sport, I'm fine with any other sport. It doesn't need to be something particularly in Australia, so maybe the best batsman in the world. I don't know, I guess, you know.
We'll take you opening the batting for Australia, that's fine.
I look down, I see Gary Lyon in front of me. In 2001 at this lunch, he started his speech with, "Hello, I'm Gary Lyon. I've never won a grand final." A little bit like an alcoholic. And he continues to drink as a result of a career that was never successful.
The last game of the second set, I was up there with John Fitzgerald calling it. He stood up and high-fived himself. He loved it.
Oh, really?
Standing here looking down there at Gary Lyon, and he never won a grand final. I had a bit of... Sorry, Gary.
No, he didn't. He never won one.
Hey? No, I know.
He didn't, ever.
So...
Ever. Well, he played forever and he never won one.
Well, Rafa, you know you're going to have to do one of these interviews soon with no shirt on.
I cannot.
That's what they want.
Well, if I am in the final.
Who looked better at the royal wedding, Pippa or Kate?
Are you serious? Well, I've met Pippa, I haven't met Kate. Pippa's obviously much more famous at this point, right?
She did look good, didn't she?
And I'd just like you to sort of follow a couple of kids up and maybe join them the last furlong.
Quiet?
Very quiet. Guarantee won't back you off.
Right, I'm on.
Well, this will be interesting. Track work up the hill. This is Token of Honour, and third at Morphettville on Saturday.
You need your logo, don't you? RF, Tiger Woods, they have theirs. Got to be BT soon.
Hopefully one day, if I win more than 5, then...
Win 5 slams, you get your initials.
He got ants in his pants. So you were really good for 50% of the gallop, and then you totally stuffed it up late.
He's supposed to be your friend, Feliciano. He's a Spaniard, 6'4", 6'4", 6'2", not a set.
It is a very good friend of mine. Yeah, he's.
What would you do if he wasn't your friend? Just been asked by a young kid on the way in, and he handed me a text. He said, "Can I get Roger Federer's autograph for him?"
Okay.
Now he's given me the texter. I have nothing but my shirt, so this kid's very lucky.
There you go.
Roger Federer, ladies and gentlemen, one of the greats of all time. What happens tonight? Do you sleep? Do you watch tennis? Do you watch a movie?
No, I'm going to go out and get hammered. Drunk.